let's get into how this actually works. How would you say, when we're thinking about laying out a program or what that looks like, how does the mental skills training actually work?
Yeah, so mental skills training, I always describe it as it's similar to a counseling session. It's not obviously counseling if you are just there for your sport performance needs. Typically, you're going to have an introduction session with whoever you're working with. For myself, I create a performance plan, and specifically at Mental Edge, we already kind of have that performance plan laid out with the 5 mental skills, but we do tweak it if that's necessary. So once we have that performance plan, we have an idea of what mental skills we're going to work on. I follow a model of education, acquisition, and practice. So, first, I take the athlete through educating them about the skill. What are the benefits? How is it going to help them? How does it fit their needs? And why are we going through that mental skill? That way, they're able to fully comprehend the skill and understand why they're doing it. If they don't understand why they're using that skill, it's going to be hard to throw themselves into using it. So after I educate them, I help them acquire the skill and learn to use that mental skill in our sessions together. So what that might look like is going through some worksheets, talking through previous situations that they've been in their sport, and just helping them acquire it and practice it in our session before taking it out, into their practices or into games. So after they are educated and acquire the skill, they then take that mental skill out into the world to practice it. So we will talk through some homework. One, might say, I don't like to call it homework because that's usually there's a negative view of it. But I kind of help them see like where they can practice the skill and start to use the skill. And the main idea of practicing that skill more and more is that the mental skill is going to become automatic to where they're not going to have to think about using that mental skill. It's just going to naturally happen. The idea of flow states is kind of what you're hoping that mental skill is going to go into your flow state.